Hello everyone. We are on our final fat-soluble vitamin, vitamin K. So yeah, let's get right into it. We're gonna go over general characteristics first and then through toxicity and deficiency symptoms. So to start, vitamin K aids in proper coagulation factors for your blood. So if you recall, in our vitamin E video, we talked about how it can inhibit coagulation factors. Well, vitamin K does the complete opposite. Vitamin K helps regulate and produce proper coagulation factors in our blood. So if you get a cut, those clots that formed, you can thank vitamin K that you've consumed and that your microbiome has produced for helping you stop that bleeding. So where is vitamin K predominantly absorbed? That is the small intestine. Majority of vitamin K is absorbed and utilized in the small intestine and then transported to other cells. Also, roughly 10% of the vitamin K in your body is actually synthesized by your very own microbiome's bacteria in your colon. So it's synthesized right there and then absorbed and utilized in other body systems. I find it really interesting that you will find vitamin K stores in your liver, in bones, and your HDL and LDL proteins that are in your blood help to transport vitamin K to different cells throughout the body. Great food sources of vitamin K is a lot of vegetables. So kale, broccoli, spinach. I want to give you as much of these as I can. Turnip greens, parsley, cabbage, peas, green beans. Those are all great sources of naturally occurring bioavailable vitamin K that you can consume on a daily basis. They are also found in canola oil and soy oil. Those are two other options that have good sources of vitamin K. The adequate intake for women is 90 micrograms per day. Adult women, 90 micrograms per day. And the adequate intake for men is 120 micrograms per day. Reminder, we did micrograms in the first two videos, those symbols are the awkward, it looks like a cursive U, and the G. So those are some great food sources. Those are your adequate intakes. Now, I don't know if you caught that. That is a different term utilized in dietetics. So far, we've gone over RDA, recommended dietary allowance. We've done UL, which is upper limits. I'll flip you guys off. The adequate intake is a different term utilized in dietetics to help make sure everyone is receiving and consuming the proper amounts. So yeah, anyway, so on to toxicity. Toxicity is rare. However, for vitamin K, there is naturally and synthetic forms of the vitamin that were and are in circulation for treatment options. Synthetic sources, unfortunately, this treatment has stopped, but I feel like it's important to inform you. Synthetic sources that were injected have been known to cause hemolytic anemia, jaundice, and death to newborns. Remember, I told you, oh, I didn't tell you. Sorry. I will tell you in a bit. Why? Why does it cause death to newborns? I'll tell you in a bit. And the injection is no longer in circulation or used for vitamin K deficiencies because it causes a toxicity that the body cannot handle, and that's why it would cause the newborns to die. Deficiency is newborns. Newborns are oftentimes born with low vitamin K stores because, if you recall, I said that roughly 10% of the vitamin K absorbed and utilized in our body is synthesized by our own microbiome. Well, newborns do not have a properly formed microbiome immune system when they come into this world. That is why they are oftentimes treated with a vitamin K supplement when they are born. However, what I just referenced, those injections have stopped because they found that newborns go into a toxic shock almost, and it causes them to pass away, which is extremely sad. Vitamin K deficiency is extremely rare in older children, teens, and adults. However, you will see deficiency symptoms occur for individuals who are on prolonged use of antibiotics and other medications that prevent the proper absorption of vitamin K in our system, and prevent it from being properly synthesized. That's something I don't think a lot of individuals really fully understand, is that a lot of medications, although they are great and they help alleviate symptoms, pain, you name it, help you live a life day to day, they do take a toll on your digestive system and properly absorbing nutrients. And this is just one of those that's really impacted. So if you don't have enough vitamin K, those coagulation factors in your blood are impacted and you don't get to absorb that. Another thing that impacts vitamin K absorption is actually having too much vitamin E and too much vitamin A. Remember we talked about how, this is what I wanted to get back to. Remember how we talked about how vitamin E has almost like an anticoagulant properties? If you consume too much vitamin E, it will inhibit vitamin K from doing its job properly or being absorbed properly. So keep that in mind. It really is a fine balance with making sure you're properly consuming the right amounts, but also not overdoing it or underdoing it. Yeah, I think that goes over general characteristics, toxicity, and deficiency for vitamin K. And we are on to water-soluble vitamins. I will be picking up next time with the B vitamins. That is one that a lot of people have been asking me about. Promise you guys, I'm getting there. So yeah, continue sending those requests in. I love them, they're awesome. They're really helping me review a lot of this information and also have it available to you guys, because I realize that this information isn't always that easy to understand. So if I can simplify it and make the basics understandable, and it really helps educate everyone. So in terms of why it's important, and you're not just having a healthcare professional say, you need this, well, here's why. So yeah, keep sending them in. I'm loving it. Anyway, see y'all next time. Water-soluble vitamins are next.